I think my confidence and my self-esteem was pretty high, or I might not have passed the interview of Tim. He owned the company. Anybody in the whole world could be chosen to be the master networker. So, I think that he was checking on me, I was checking on him, but remember, even if I would have chose the company, you win, Tim, I love this company, I choose to sign up. I was free to sign up, just like you signed up. But I might not have been the master. I would have just signed up. You get my point? So he was checking me out too. And so basically, we came up because we're both performers. But the fact is, he performed for the last couple of months in my book. He's done everything I expected and more. Possibly, I've performed. So I've done things. When I say I, now remember, I'm using an example specific because I understand it could be a whole other talk. There's no I in team. So nothing really did I do. It's all what we did. But there does need to be one guy that makes a decision. One guy that says, this is it. They're lucky. You know, I've broken. One time I forgot and I did that. And I it was a table. And everybody had their glasses full of stuff. And I went down and I says, I made a decision. I went, bam. And all of a sudden, my juice went all over. It's okay, so good thing. But the fact is that I want you to feel on this. And also when I'm talking meat, I hope you can tell that I'm really talking to you. I'm hoping that you will make that decision. Because I made that decision. One guy makes a decision and says, so let it be written, so let it be done. The decision is made. We're going to the promised land. Period. That's it, period. We're going. If it takes us 40 days or 40 years, we're going. We're not quitting. Have you made that decision, is what I'm saying. Have you drawn your line? So, the guy that was paid said, this isn't good enough benefit package for me. I'm out of here. Davy Crockett, Jim Bowie, Travis, the guys that were volunteers said, well, it's best to die in what I believe. So I'm staying. Because I want my children, and my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren, and my great-great-grandchildren to know who I am. You don't even know the name of your great-grandpa. You can't even tell me. Many of you. But I bet the people whose great-great-grandpa was Davy Crockett, they know. I bet the people whose great-great-grandpa was Jim Bowie know. I bet the people that know that their great-great-great-grandpa was Lieutenant Colonel William Barrett Travis, the guy who led the Alamo. The guy who drew his sword was 26 years old when he died. Do you not think? They give replicas of the ring. You can buy replicas of the ring that he took off and wrote a note to his bride the night before Santa Anna's charge. And he put it around a little girl and gave her the note. Because he knew his days, he knew his hours, he knew his minutes were numbered. But he loved his wife. And there was a little girl who was the daughter of one of the cooks. And they hid them and hoped that Santa Anna wouldn't murder the women and children too. They did kill every single man. But they left this little girl. And she did find Travis's wife. And she wore the ring. And it now sits in a museum. I wonder if your great-great-great-great-grandmother's ring is in a museum with a letter that your great-great-great-grandfather wrote to her the day before he died, giving his life for what he believed in. That's what I believe. But yet sometimes we say, well, how did my great-great-grandpa fall in love with my great-great-grandma? Where were they? What did he do with his life? Who was he? So many people, they don't know how their great-grandparents fell in love. They don't know what they did for a living. Heck, they can't even tell you their name. Oh, I haven't found out if this is true, but as a little kid, I used to get excited about my Uncle Napoleon Hill. Oh, I mean, the guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich was your uncle? Well, I decided that when I was about 16 years old and started reading Think and Grow Rich and realized that my grandfather was Raymond Robinson. My grandmother was Pearl Hill. Hill? That means somewhere there's Napoleon. So I claim Napoleon, okay. So the point is, Think and Grow Rich makes a lot to me. Now, you know that if I did my history, he's probably not my ancestry, but my ancestors, I don't have to go very far. My mother was a Robinson because she took her father's name, but her mother was a Hill. So go back in our history, it's Hill, 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 Hill. Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich. Whether it's fiction or reality, believe in something. Get excited about the dream. In a sense, all dreams are fiction till they're reality. It's all, I dreamed of a big home before I had a big home. I dreamed of a Ferrari before I had a Ferrari. So it's not fake, it's just, it's a dream, it's a vision. We want to take this company to $1 billion. That means, are we prepared to give our lives for freedom's cause? Now, what is freedom? For your family. Does your wife have a job? Then why aren't you giving your life for freedom for your family? It's your family we're talking about. Do you know what we asked you to do here? Nobody is ever going to ask you to die for Truestar. All we're really asking is that you will show the plan. Do you know what it means in Truestar to give your life for freedom's cause? Show the plan. Show the plan. Do you know that I spend hours counseling people from time to time? When ultimately it's all they're really trying to do is get courage to show the plan. Yeah, they'll spend 2 hours on the phone with you talking about this and this and this and this, when really it boils down to, you can do it. Show the plan. I learned this when I was a kid. I was in 7th grade, and we had a dance. And you'd go into the gym of the junior high, and then all the girls lined up on one side, all the guys lined up on the other, and it would be boys' choice. You walk over, you choose a girl, you go out and you dance, then you go back to your side and they say, girls' choice, and you get picked and you go dance, and then it's boys' choice, and it's kind of like a mandatory thing. It's junior high dance, right? Well, I remember sometimes you go talk to somebody and you get all crushed, like, oh my gosh, my boy. Okay, this is when I started changing my beliefs. This is when I started getting confidence that I could be a good sales guy. Think about it. Weird, huh? I remember walking over and going, do I be attracted to every one of these girls? I mean, there's a whole row of girls. I'm thinking, which one do I need to go choose to dance with? Am I attracted to every single one of them? No. So then why would I get so cocky to think that every single one of them is attracted to me? It's numbers. I'm not attracted to every one of them. Not every one of them is attracted to me. So get on with it. It's a numbers game. I'm not trying to be so cavalier and act like relationships are just a numbers game. But I want you to understand that why don't we just talk to everybody? If they're within 3 feet of you, be talking to them. If they're closer than 3 feet, kiss them. But see, I want you to get this. Why aren't we showing more plans? You know the people that are on the leaderboard? Do you know what I realized a long time ago? I do not sponsor or register 100% of the people I do not talk to. Oh, I'll take credit for that. I know today I'll give Wayne Gretzky credit for that. But wasn't Wayne Gretzky the great hockey player who first said, I miss one, he goes, I seem to find that I miss 100% of the shots I do not take. It seems to be that I miss 100% of the shots I do not take. That's when I made it networky a little bit, and I said, amazing. It seems to me that I miss 100% of the people I don't talk to. It seems to me that 100% of the people I do not talk about Truestar to do not join Truestar. It appears to me. This will add more emphasis. It appears to me. It appears to me. It appears to me that I do not register 100% of the people I don't show the plan to. It's a weird concept, I know. A little deep for some of us. So let me try to make it a little more simple. They don't join if you don't show them. Is that kind of a better way of putting it? In other words, show the plan or stay broke. But quit whining. Why do I be a little rude and say quit whining? It's because there are people that say, I sure wish I had a deck on my house. Sure wish I had an extra bathroom for my teenage daughters. Sure wish I had a 2-year newer car. Sure wish, sure wish, sure wish, sure wish. And then we show them a plan that could totally get them out of it. Johnny Bravo made over $20,000 his first month. I can name others that make $13,500, another one made $14,000, another made $12,500. Blue Star, who's not here right now, he made almost $13,000 or $13,500, he told me. John McFadden is up from Texas, and he's just a little bit more losery than those other guys. And, no, come up here, John. I seriously. No, come up here. No, seriously. Because this is a great point. But I think John McFadden made about, didn't you tell me your first month about $8,500? Yeah. $8,500. I'd like to change my life. We show them a plan, and then they forget to do the plan. The plan is show people. Now, the thing I love about John and why I'm so excited he's here is, number one, I got people, I don't dare read them. No, I could read them. I'll read them. No. But here's the deal. We invited you here, and you're here. But even me didn't get 100% of the people I invited here. I invited some people for a personal one-on-one with me and Tim yesterday. And 2 of them came up with lame excuses. One said, just running behind. Another one texted me, so how much money we talking? This is a quote. I will read it right here. Okay, you can read it. It was like, you're going to find out who it is, so you're sworn to secrecy. Notice how many texts it was ago?